I'm gonna show you how to use the Russian tips. These tips are really special, and this is like the ultimate thing in baking because they save you a lot of money. Let me show you. Here they are. I have this over here. You see, each of them have like a wavy shape, and each shape will give you the shape that it shows for the flower. You see, these are the Russian tips. My favorite are all of them, but I most of the time use this one because it gives you more wider flower. You see the opening over here will give you a wider flower and will open more. Same thing for this one right here. Let's see. And this one is kind of a little bit more close. The buttercream and the frosting have to be really soft and velvety, so it doesn't crumble all the way in. So you gotta make sure that you really do it that way. And I also have this over here. As you can see at the top, this one looks like it has a little face, happy face here. You see, like a little happy face. That will be the shape of the flower. This looks like Christmas flowers over here. Like this one over here, for example, looks like the Christmas one. And this one over here looks like a little bats, you see, with the little wings. I love this one because the shape that gives you is exactly like that. Look at this one too. You see, these are wonderful tips that you can use, and they are really wide. So when you're gonna use them, you have to think about like, okay, I'm gonna have to use a lot of frosting because you have to fill up the whole inside first, inside the container, and then you will be able to have the shape that you want. So look at this one over here. You see, I want you to look at them really closely. I got all of them, so I can show you each of them. If you are able to find this, you can get them online. That's where I got mine. And look at this one too here. This is like a flower too. They all will give you different flowers. But the next thing that you have to know is, look at this one. This is like a Christmas flower here. This one and this one and this one are good for Christmas cakes, and this one. You can use this one also like for birthdays. This like for decorations, you know, decorations that you really don't use much, like really strange designs. If you want to impress your client, these are the best that you can use. You can impress them with all of them. The thing is that you need to know, the thing with this is that you need to know how to use them. I have here 3 colors that I put together. This is the teal, this is the red one, and this one over here is the yellow one. These colors are really pretty and bright. These over here, these are edible balls, sugar balls with colors that I will use them to decorate the cupcakes when they are done. So, okay, so, all right, so let's go ahead and try to use one of the tips to do the decoration to see how they come out. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna use this one over here, and all you have to do is just take one of these and put it inside your piping bag all the way in. See, and if you see that it's not reaching the end, all you have to do is pull it back, get a scissor like this, and cut a little bit, and then make sure that the whole thing at the end is showing exactly like this. Why? Because once the buttercream goes in, it will come through this area here. So you want everything to be uncovered properly. Okay, the way you're gonna do the 2 colors, this is the way I do it. Look, I go like this. See? Some people use different ways to do their own 2 colors. I use my way. Whatever works for you, that's what you're gonna do. For me, this is the way I do it. I fold the top a little bit like this. You see? I fold it. And then I take, let's try with the teal. I take some of the teal, and look at this. You go inside the bag and you go all the way in like this, all the way to the end like this, only putting it in one side. As you can see, you see, you put it only in one side. Let's a little bit more, and try to cover only one side, because at the end they will get together once you start pushing in. See, there you have one color on one side. Okay, let me show you now how you can do the other side. Then you turn it around like this, see, and then you take, let's try the yellow. Let's put some yellow. Okay, then you go and for the yellow, I'm gonna put it first and then I'm gonna show you. You go really carefully, and then you go onto the other side. Hold on, let me show you. I'm just gonna put it inside so you see. Okay, all right, awesome. You see, now you have the two colors inside. What you're gonna do now is that you're going to cover it and close it, and look at that. Now the two colors are inside. Okay, now to use the tip, this flower tip, this is the way you want to do it. Okay, let's use this cupcake over here. All right, you push, you see how it's coming down, and once you push, you go and then you swirl it around like this. See, you push, and then you move it around, and then you kind of release it like that. And this is when this comes useful. You put a little of this here, and you can put a teal one. You see how beautiful that look? It's really pretty and unique. Let's do another one. I'm just showing you the technique how to properly pipe it. Okay, let's do another one. You pipe it in, and then you twist it. See? And then you kind of rest it like this, and then you can use this in the middle. Let's put 3. All right, you see, they look really pretty and they look really unique. But let's use another tip, because we used already that one. Let's try using this one. You see this? Actually, no, let's use this one that is a little bit less wider than the other one. Okay, let's try this one to see how it's gonna come out. Okay, you see, it's right through it. So for this one, I'm just gonna use one color, which will be the red. Let's use the red for this one. You fold it as I taught you with the other one, and make sure that every time you're gonna put the color inside, you bring it all the way in. You see, all the way to the end. That's what you want to do. Okay, let's put a little bit more. Okay, all the way to the end. All right, and then you make sure that you have your buttercream coming down. Okay, let's do another one. Go in. Okay, and then see, let's put this one inside, and then just make sure you fill it in with the colors. Isn't that beautiful? You see the wavy shape that this one gave you. it comes out more defined because the opening is less wider. Let's try to do another one. Okay, as you can see, this what you're gonna get with these Russian tips. All right, let's try to do another one closely. You push in, right? And then you start twisting, 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 and then you let it go. All right, let it go. And then if you see the little opening, that's the only thing that this does. It leaves you with this opening in the middle. That's why you need something like to fill it in the center, something like this, especially for cupcakes. In flowers, you can use another piping tip and do like a type of a decoration if you want. See, now this one came out a little bit different, and you can play around. You see, this one is a little bit more closer, and I used the same tip, and this one came out more wider because I spread even more buttercream. I press it more in this one, and I press it less in this one. So that's what you're gonna get. If you press it less, you get less. If you press it more, you get even more. You see? So now that you have this, let's try to use one of these that we have over here. Which one should we use? Okay, let's try to since we already did the flower, we can try let's try this one. Okay, hey, and the process is the same thing. The process is the same thing like with the others. Put it in like this. See, you put it in, and like we did before, let's try the two colors. Okay, let's try again the two colors. I love doing colors because it gives you a more definition of what you want. Okay, let's try the red. Why not? Let's just try the red for this one. Okay, and hey, if you want to go 3 colors, by all means go and do it. Let's do 3 color. Okay, let's do 3 color. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you, as long as it looks pretty and nice. Probably this one at the beginning is not gonna give you the yellow because I put it at last, but let's see what we can do. Okay, so for this one, you just put it in here, and then you press it, and then you take it out like this. This one, the definition is totally more close, more different for this one. You see, the definition is different for this one. See, but you still can get the shape. Okay, see? You see how pretty it is? You see how they look? How nice they look? You see how the decoration came out with the Russian tip? Very beautiful. And if your buttercream is even more stiff, you can get an even more clearly definition with the tips. I want to show you something else.